His is nice and clean and smooth.
Well, I have a
Mine has cancer from the
100.
fumes, and his still is young. Welcome back to Geek on the Water. My name is Jacob Nixon. Today I have Scott Einsman with me. He's going to show me a little bit of how to make your own hand-poured custom baits. Scott is definitely an expert on it compared to me. This video you should walk away with at least what a hand-pour soft plastic is, how to do it, and then kind of see the fruits and joy of making your own and catching fish on it. We're going to learn how to do it. I'm going to share that with you. Like I said, Scott is much more informed on me, but we're going to get his story today too. So stick around, see what we catch with him, and see what Scott has to show us about pouring your own. This is something that I've heard about, and I listened to an episode on hook shots, which some of you all might be fans of.
Should be fans of.
Should be if you're not already. It's on what? Field and Stream?
Field and Stream's YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube
check
channel.
It out, and iTunes podcast.
So you're also a fan of hook shots?
Absolutely. Big fan.
Big fan of what JC and EK do, right?
Absolutely.
So we kind of met because of that. I do a little stuff on hook shots, as some of you all may have seen. Do some short videos there for JC. Mm-hmm. And Scott actually lives 5 minutes down the road from me. Yeah. So when we hooked up, I was like mind blown. Then I found out that you listened to the hook shots episode about soft plastics, and you got really into it, right?
Absolutely. That's what got me started. It's what planted that seed, and it's literally the gear equivalent to fly tying. And just like how fly tying makes me more excited to go out fly fishing. You know, you create something with your own hand. You know, maybe make up your own pattern or your own take on an existing pattern, and then go out and see if it works. Same thing with hand pours. You know, you pour some crazy concoction in your garage and head out and see if you can catch a fish on it. It's just like a cool new way to add another dimension to your fishing.
Just another way to geek out about fishing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the ones we'll be making today. It has a rib belly. It kind of looks different than something you would buy in a tackle shop, which is, you know, kind of a big draw of making your own, is you can make stuff that's not available otherwise. Step one. All right, so you have this jug right here. This is plastisol. It comes in a bunch of different formulas. This is swim bait, jerk bait blend. And so what you would do is you'd shake this up. You have your Pyrex measuring cup. So yeah, you have your plastisol. You're gonna shake it up really good because there's two parts in there that'll separate on you. So you just wanna make sure you're getting even form.
So what's happening when you shake that?
There's it's kind of like a salad dressing where you have two parts that separate.
There's a scientific term for that I don't remember.
Yeah. And so you have your Pyrex measuring cup. I usually do like a half cup or a full cup pour. We'll do a half cup today. Once you have it measured out, you have your microwave right here. And our goal is to heat this up to 350 degrees in the microwave. And so I started off at 3 minutes. And then let it run for 3 minutes. An important thing to mention is that when you're doing this at home, obviously we're not wearing masks today, but you know, these are chemicals that you're heating up, and we want to do it in a well-ventilated area. Today we're in my garage with the garage door open. We have plenty of circulation, but if you're doing it every day, wear a good respirator. That liquid can get to 350 degrees, and so you want to wear gloves that will protect your hands from heat. These are like barbecue type gloves. I'm just gonna check the temperature right now. Put my glove on.
Safety first.
Looks hot. So as you can see, the plastic went from white to clear in the microwave. And so this is a thermometer. So yeah, we're above 350. 350 is kind of like your target, but you know, if it gets to a little bit above that, that's fine too. If you want to do a clear bait, they're super cool. You could just pour that into your mold. But today we're making some bright white baits. So I put 25 drops of white into there, and that should give us pretty bright white, but we'll check in a second.
I missed what this is.
So this is a fish food scent.
That's the scent.
So just like a little scent, so it's just not straight plastic flavor in a fish's mouth.
Okay.
And now we can add some glitter. This is Ghost Pearl.
Okay. That works well with white, I guess.
Yeah. This is a holographic silver.
The glitter is moving.
This is straight silver. Boom. Flash adds a little dimension, makes it look alive.
Okay.
So then we're just gonna mix this up. It's pretty white.
So you're waiting for it to get 350.
Yeah, and you don't want this to go below 300 because then it starts to set up and becomes really hard to pour. So if that were to happen, I'd just pop in the microwave for 30 seconds, a minute.
Now you're doing all the mixing after you already heated it.
Right, and that's because it turns clear, and that way you can see your color.
You can see it, okay.
If you mix it before, you don't really know what you're getting into.
Okay.
So here I can see it's getting closer to that bright white we want.
I like that. So you can reheat it once you've mixed it.
Absolutely. And let's say you pour a bunch of swim baits and you screw up, you flash them like crazy, or you fish them a bunch and they have teeth marks in them. You can cut these up, put it in a cup, throw a little bit of plastisol in there, heat it up, and make new ones.
That actually could save some money, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on the edge. I'm gonna pop this back in my microwave like 30 seconds.
All right. If you all have any questions about anything you see in this video today, hit the comments below, and then I'll let Scott know because he's not going to get a notification, but I'll pass it on to him.
I'll moderate the comments and I'll answer anything I see.
Awesome. So you actually have a YouTube channel too, right?
I do. Yeah, it's a mix of different things I do: hunting, fishing, archery type stuff. I'm not as active on there because I do YouTube for work, so my personal YouTube kind of gets neglected, but it's Scott's Outdoor Life. I have a blog also, scottsoutdoorlife.com. Check it out. We got some good plastisol right now, ready to go. And so what I have it sitting on right now is actually a silicone mat, and that just helps retain the heat. So fill up this portion here first, and then as it starts to get filled up, move back to the tail. Once that tail starts to fill up almost all the way, move it back and finish it.
Okay, let's try this, guys. Alrighty.
And if you flash, I mean, you should have seen my first ones, they were terrible, but you get the hang of it after doing it a bunch.
Oh, I did it. Okay.
Oh, hey, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay.
And that little bit of spillover, you can just cut that off with scissors. It's super easy. There you go.
Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Not very confident in what I'm doing right here, but I've seen this done. Let's watch him do it here. Wow, that looks so much better than what I just did. It's almost like you've done this before.
A few times. And now we have our molds poured. Now we just have to wait for this to set. And then basically what I like to do is while this is sitting here is I'll just pop it back in the microwave. And then every now and then I'll hit it for 30 seconds again just to keep it warm.
So you can keep making baits.
Yeah. It's been a few minutes now. Our molds have set. Plastic is nice and cool. We're ready to pull them out and see what we got.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Exactly. So do you want to go first?
Mine looks so much. I don't know if y'all get to see this, but I'll try to show it on the GoPro. Mine is just like sunken. His is nice and clean and smooth.
Well, I have a
mine has cancer
100
from the fumes, and his still is young. Pull these out here.
Pull them out.
So now, is there a secret to it?
All right. So basically, I just start with the nose.
Okay.
Just like get that nose started, pull it out, and then just comes straight out like that. It's super easy.
I totally need to trim this thing out, but
yeah,
awesome.
I mean, that's why we have scissors.
I like the way the color turned out.
Yeah, it's bright white with a little bit of silver flake in there. You can see that come through.
That's like bone white. I mean,
yeah.
That should be banging.
Yeah. Once you pour them out get them out of the molds, what you want to do is you can dunk these in some cold water to shock them to help them set up, or you just lay them on a flat surface, get them nice and straight, and then you want to let them cure for like 24 hours. If you kind of leave them all bent, they're going to be permanently bent. And then if your swim baits do get bent, you just dunk them in some boiling water and then lay them straight again. Yeah. You can throw eyes on there if you want. Just super glue some eyes on there.
Rule outdoors.
Oh. Stick it on there.
It's like time flies. I'm gonna do a cricket.
Yeah.
So that's how it's gonna look in the water.
That'll catch some fish for sure.
Yeah. That's the flat side.
It's really easy.
I mean,
that's so easy.
What was that? Realistically, I know we stopped and talked a little bit.
I mean, this would have taken like 10 minutes if I
10
was
minutes.
just standing here by myself.
That's enough geeking out about swim baits being
Yeah.
hand poured. I'm sure you cannot stand any more of my jokes. If you have any questions about it, like I said before, reach out to Scott on Instagram there or hit the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, smash it like you mean it. Scott, I really appreciate you taking the time to show us how to do this.
We catch a bunch of fish on these.
I'm very excited to try.
Yeah.
Florida is one of the best places to do that. I'm gonna jump right down there with these. I'm about to pull out Scott's swim baits here. So this is what I got. What size? This size or bigger size? You say white bait's good here. Oh man, Scott, you're at the bed. Oh, whatever it was, popped off. Had a decent fish. My drag went out and everything on it. There's something. I got a speck. Look at this. Oh, he got smaller. We're doubled up though. It doesn't matter. It's on like Donkey Kong. This bird's diving over there, Jake. That's just one bird. Never mind. Oh. I think it's another speck. There's this trout. Awesome.